Are you going out tonight or this weekend? If so, you looking good. So now, why don't you get the smell good? Get your body oil only at the Playa Tea Oil Shop. Stop in or call us 216-355-9702. Get yours today. Oil Shop. Smell good. So good to me.
On Khadijah, got me living single. We headed to the tops, pocket full of singles, pocket full of singles. I ain't trying to mingle. Well, I guess I'm Chris Kringle, but same day I'm throwing out dick, I'm pushing out fire. Call my dick big, dressed in all black. I'ma walk in the clips, in the boat all black, in the plate say Eclipse.
But right now, I want to call to the stage, like I said, if you were out there at the Sixela album release party and Staley and everybody was there, these guys really put on. I might have rocked it harder than Staley himself. You know what I mean? Sixela Records on. Tony Paper Chase. Oh.
So shout it, what the fuck you want?
Yeah?
Swag.
Thank you for being here, big bro.
Pleasure.
Y'all rocked it, man. The album release party. Long awaited?
Long awaited. We've been waiting about 2-3 years for this right here to pop off.
Wow.
You know, then we was able to bring Starley in, which he's from Ohio, so it was like we was representing, putting on for Ohio, Cleveland.
Right.
Know, so
right.
Shouts out to Starley, Maybach Music.
Now, did he say anything about you guys' performance, or you don't know? Really?
No, he was like waiting a rush.
Right.
He had to get the Fortress, so
right.
he deal with other people here also, like 8180. So he had to get up out.
Right.
Shouts out to 8180.
Now, are you the founding member of Sixela Records?
It's me and there's 3 other guys. Well, actually 4 other guys that's founding members of Sixela Records. And I have also another record label called Supreme Society.
Wow. So I didn't know that. Supreme Society.
Yeah, it's Supreme Society Elite.
Now, how is it juggling 2 labels? Because your one label, Sixela Records, it was safe to say that has the more appeal right now. That has the momentum behind it. I mean, I haven't even heard of the second one.
Well, Sixela, shouts out to Jimmy Delfino. I partnered up with him with Sixela. Supreme Society Elite is more of an internet base, and I decided to take Sixela with Jimmy Public. So we putting that more to the streets, and then we gonna run Supreme as just like a internet business.
Wow. Okay. Now, first of all, right off the bat, what does Sixela mean to you and your guys? You know, because that's real authentic. You know, you really haven't heard that name, Sixela Records. When I first heard it, I wanted to know what that meant.
Well, my partner, when we decided to come up with the business, he wanted the company to be something special and to be something different. So he named it after his daughter. We came up with the name. Her name is Alexis.
Oh, okay. So you fed off of that and put that with it.
Then he turned it around. I guess one day he was looking at her name. He be typing her through Facebook, and he was looking, and he said he called me. He was like, "Dude, I got this idea, and we want to be one of the top 5, you know. So we want to be appealing. We don't want to just to represent the hood. We also want to represent society. So we want to deal with country. We want to deal with rock. We want to deal with pop, rap." You know.
You want to have all of those aspects on your label.
Right, and then that's where Sixela came from. It's
wow, yeah,
different.
So it wouldn't just appeal to, it wouldn't be a hood thing.
Correct.
Wow, you gotta give it up for that. That's real. I mean, that's reaching. You don't hear a lot of black record labels, want to reach that far. They want to stay with R&B or hip hop, the more traditional forms of black music. But you're branching out beyond so-called black music.
Yes.
And dealing with a worldwide
Top soaking up the California sunshine. Talk about a red V, no punchline. Ho hopping, hoes dropping, bras popping, kush copping. This Cleveland.
Now, it would take you guys, you, Jimmy, and the other guys. You would have to have a love and enthusiasm for music to pull that off.
Correct.
A genuine love. For all forms. Because if you want to have country and rock on your label, then you got to know who the hot artists are in those, genres.
That's right. Well, me myself, Playa, I will get to singing country right now for you. Long time. You know what I'm saying?
I killed my dog. Yeah.
You know, so I've been trying to reach out to the different genres of music, and then I came across CHE, which had that party music.
Came across who?
CHE, Cleveland Hard Hitters Entertainment.
Cleveland Hard Hitters Entertainment, and what kind of music?
They got that party dance,
house
technical, whatever you want to hear type music. I'm talking about these dudes is amazing.
Now,
when it comes to music.
if y'all heard me at the onset of the segment, I was saying Tony Paper Chase, right? Which is, unofficially still the real deal. But, it was a few complications. We had Paper Chase Records, right?
Right.
With Chase and them coming out and them getting the deal. And so, Tony Paper, he wanted to separate himself and, reinvent himself. So he went back to Tony Paper, am I right?
Correct.
Because he was chasing the streets.
Yeah, Chase.
So if your name was chasing the streets, we know what he was chasing. You know what I'm saying?
Straight cash.
You know what I'm saying? Now, why get into the music game then?
Because I want to make better for my community. Cleveland.
Hold on, Tony Paper. That's cliche. I want to make my community better. I want to do this. I want to do that. How you gonna stand out and how can you prove you're totally committed to it?
By giving back, by being there, being out there, being the one that's giving away the water, the cheese, the food, the bread. You know what I'm saying? Not the cheese.
We ain't taking it back to the government cheese days, huh? Y'all remember them grilled cheese sandwiches? So there's a hint of social activism behind your movement. Is that what it is?
Yes.
Wow, that's great, man. I mean, so how is it that you're able to keep everybody on the same page and committed to those goals, making good music, showing up at the events, doing your thing, doing your press and putting out good music and then giving back to the community?
A lot of phone calls, a lot of Facebook, Twitter, calling, asking, being there, helping out. If I'm, shout out to Split over there, if he need me and he calls, say, hey, Tone, what's good? We at the studio, we there. I'm on the social networks, Twitter, Facebook, and promoting our music. Right. At the same time, I go to work, and after I go to work, if it's anything that somebody may need or a handout that I may see somebody outside, one day a lady came up to me, and she said she needed $27 because her daughter, their house had burnt down on the west side. This was all on the news, and I didn't know this lady. I don't watch the news too much. Too many murders, our kids killing each other. So what I did was I gave her $20. I seen a man had gave her 10, so I gave her the 20. And I gave it to her, not expecting nothing back. But out of the goodness and the greatness of my heart. That's the type of person that I am.
Give it up.
Niggas ain't from Cali, but we be straight coastin'. Smoking on the finest kush, it's so potent. We get them to the telly, they legs straight open. Cause they know who the fuck we be. The club going dumb and the beat is straight knockin'. That's right. Niggas showing love, the girls they straight jockin'. Coming for the game, we bout to straight lock it. Cause they know who the fuck we be.
I'm right here with Sixela Records. Is going down.
Swag.
Tony Paper and Marv, a.k.a. Splitter right there. Man, and I love hearing this feat because it's extremely hard to do. People can attempt it, but it won't come off right. They freestyled the whole album.
Yes, sir.
Freestyled the whole album.
Real chat.
The whole album.
Hold up, man. Did you hear that? Let that sink in. You're watching this webcast from all over the world. Can you do that? Can you do it? Can you freestyle a whole album? Some guys, they can freestyle for 2-3 minutes. Yeah. So hold on. I said, hold on, Tony. I hear you. I had to clarify. I said, yeah, a lot of people say they freestyle, but it's like Freestyle Fridays on 106. Everybody know those aren't true freestyles.
Right.
They're written, to come off like it's a freestyle. So I asked again. He's no, all freestyle. Wow. Tremendous feat. Give it up. Yeah. And then hold on. To have the confidence to want to go with that. To sit down and listen to the whole album, knowing you freestyled it, was it any dissension in the room? Like, hey guys, I think we need to, was there any dissenting voices in the room once you sat down and listened to the finished product?
Well, no, not necessarily. Just for the simple fact, it's more so, it's a process kind of, adapted kind of from ones like Jay-Z. You vibe to the beat for a minute, possibly about 5 to 10 minutes tops. And after that, man, the momentum, man, it builds, man, and we go in and we spit what.
Oh, so that's how you did it?
Yeah.
You let the beat rock 5 or 10 minutes, feel it, play around.
And people just go in the booth
and you're recording the whole time.
Yeah, well, we're not necessarily, we basically just go in once, it's time to go in the booth and record. Whatever falls, and sometimes it may be a situation where if we might get to a certain point and be like, all right, hold up, and we pick up from where we left off.
Okay.
It's still a freestyle nonetheless, all off top of the head, man.
Man, that's tremendous.
No paper,
man.
no pen, no paper.
None of the above.
So hold on, that's kind of stressful on the other end to the studio engineers, though.
Not necessarily. Not a lot, but punch-ins is definitely a part of the process.
And then Marv's intimidating too, aka Splitter. So if he say, hey, punch in, and you tired of punching in, okay, I'm gonna punch in. You know what I'm saying? Splitter. You know what I mean?
We can do the whole 16.
Every member of the crew, live, all of you guys.
Live.
Oh yeah,
Neil, Renee Styles,
everybody. Freestyle the verse.
Even
now Renee goes in too. She freestyle too.
Shout out to the homegirl Renee Styles, man.
Neither one of y'all write her music?
No.
No.
That's
my God. Don't you start a war, man. You was trying to start a war. The phone ringing. Wait a minute. I think that's her call.
I got the goddamn whip. The motherfucking doty blunt keep burning up my lip. I'm jamming on that UGK. Diamonds in that wood. With a fucking box of sweets and a bag of fucking good. Bitch, it's all good. Fiberglass hood. Gripping on that wood and getting blitzed up on that wood. I'm feeling like the motherfucking man that's understood. In my trunk hit like a motherfucker trapped inside my hood. Bitch in the passenger, boy I'm about to damage her. And her body so damn thick, I think I'm mad at her. She like, what I do? I'm like, bitch, you know you bad. And I don't know no Drake, but it's the best I ever had. Fuck niggas, man. I don't give a fuck though. They can kiss my whole fucking Jason lyric butt, bro. Oops, I mean my booty cheek. Flirting with the cutest freak. Group of niggas hating, but they whole fucking crew is weak. Pull up like you knew it's me. Super stupid jewelry. All about the cash. Got no time for your buffoonery. All color double cup inside my fucking cab. My hands up out the window yelling, rest in peace to Chad. You know your nigga, Baritz. Swaggin' like a bitch, yeah. Codeine in my kids up, got me slizzled in the bitch. Because we swaggin' on Baritz, swaggin' like a bitch. Codeine in my kids up, got me slizzled in the bitch. Swaggin' on Baritz, swaggin' like a bitch. Codeine in my kids up, got me slizzled in the bitch. Hey, you killing her right now. Okay, I'm here with the second one. I hear verse 2, bitch, and I'm back up on the scene. I'm counting hella green and I'm tipping hella dean. Some niggas call it purple stuff, but leaning, it's your choice. But I'm tipping till I hear my mama voice. R.I.P. to Sherry, yeah, Rollins, hugs and kisses. That are known to the public as the motherfucking realest. And I'm a product of, so you know I'm about my business. Crystal and Shannon, be my motherfucking sister. Popped up like blisters, beat down like kickers. Shitted on broke hoes and I stunt on ambitions. Bitches taking pictures of me and my niggas. Plus we got 2 red bones intertwined like Twizzlers. Bitch, is you serious? Man, you can't be serious. Point blank and period. My niggas be the sickest clique. Hot you, God bless you. Yo, bitch say we special. Choking off that player. I'm like Ruger around our test too. Point I'm trying to make is that I'm motherfucking him. I'm riding on some factories, bitch, motherfucker rim. The purple stuff inside my cup is getting to the ends. I'm right back to the dealer, starting all over again.
Yeah. Good. Rolling bean pie. The best on earth. Baked freshly daily. Rolling bean pie. Get yours today. Call us at area code 216-355-97 We will deliver to you. Call us. Get yours now. Bean pie. It's good.